legs.
I've seen ghost legs.
Right, tell us about the ghost legs.
Growing up with no money and being working class made us actually really fucking angry. And what's funny is I think life brings you the same pattern. That person will keep coming into my life until I learn the lesson from it.
Do you think you would do this country again?
You sort of want to leave those characters the ages they were. It would feel weird.
No, that is a total lie, because if we got paid enough to do an series, we would fucking do it.
Yeah.
Hello, Daisy, May and Charlie.
Hi.
Mate.
Mate.
I cannot believe I'm seeing you in real life.
I know. I feel like I know you much better than I do. Terrifying.
Oh, I just remember, I don't remember if you remember this, but when you were on Dig It, I wrote in and...
I don't remember this because it's 30 years ago.
This is a random kid. I wrote in and I did a picture of me and you, and you showed it on Dig It. And
No,
I have it
I did
on
not.
a VHS
Oh my
somewhere.
God.
I know.
We need to get that transferred
Fucking
digitally. I need to see that.
Amazing.
I thought you were going to say something more recent.
No, that was, it was back in the day.
Because sorry to leave you out for a minute,
No,
Charlie.
go
You
for
will
it.
be massively included in this chat, but we've been texting for ages. But you've not got a phone now, have you? You've
No,
ditched it,
I
binned it.
haven't. Yeah.
But we were texting. I remember you once FaceTiming with your mum, and I was like in my kitchen, and I was like,
I
hey.
loved it. Oh,
So
gosh.
fun. So
Just to
fun.
be here
But
with you. It's
we
just-
need to have a lunch and like
We need to have a
chat about or a
sleepover.
sleepover and chat about all the things.
That would be fucking great.
Talking about sleepovers, oh my God, NightWatch, episode 1, you're sleeping in a prison, trying to experience some paranormal activity. You surprisingly slept really well, Daisy. Out
Yes.
like a light.
Because I took sleeping tablets.
Oh my God, like, the whole point of the show was genuinely to see if we can find any sort of paranormal activity.
I know.
And then she just
asleep.
conks out after 10 minutes. And then I'm left with my thoughts. Because the whole because we sort of filmed during the day at whatever location we're at. And then come 10 p.m, all the crew leave. So it's just me and Daisy in the building with mobile phones to sort of film on. And yeah, you just conked out and left me to sort of
Yeah, because-
I didn't sleep a wink.
Of course
that
not.
night.
You're in a haunted prison. I'd shit myself.
Horrible.
Horrible.
So like, and because it's like been derelict for like 15 years, it's still got like bunk beds and graffiti and
No.
yeah, that wasn't nice. Was
Did
it?
you hear or see or get a feling of anything during those hours whilst Daisy was asleep?
Just your sort of
Just
windy
snoring.
ass and snoring. I mean, but like, again, it's like because you're talking about ghosts throughout the whole day, so you work yourself up,
Yeah.
and it surprised me how scared I got across the series. But it's just you're in a prison. I mean, it's like that massive atrium and completely silent, so you're just waiting for something.
Yeah.
But whether there is actually anything there, I'm not.
What was funny, I don't know if we're allowed to say this, might have to get cut, but we did have a psychic that came with us on that first episode.
Yeah.
And she walked through some of the prison and she was saying, oh, here I see a Victorian man, I can see Victorian prisoners here. And it was built in the 70s, 1970s.
Right.
That part of it.
That's a phenomenon.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, got you.
But do you know what? Weirdly, I think it was terrifying. Only because if anything's gonna be bad, it's gonna hang out in a prison. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
And that was, and I think because it was so silent, hearing any sort of sound, which obviously I didn't because I was absolutely sparko.
You stayed. You stayed awake enough to do some self-tanning in the toilet.
Very important when in
But-
prison. Very
Yes,
important.
absolutely.
Yeah,
It
I
is,
mean,
yeah.
you've both got a great fascination with this topic. Daisy, you've written a book about it. Charlie, you've made documentaries about folklore, slightly different, but you're certainly very open-minded to what could be out there. Yeah. I know from even like the first chapter of your book, Hexy Witch, in that book, you start by saying your mum used to say to you, your granny, was it Bertie?
Yes.
Granny Bertie's watching you from the other side. Like
Yeah.
she's not here anymore, but she's watching you. And that kind of put the willies up you.
Well, that's fucked up, is it not?
It is a
Who
bit.
says that?
It's not
Who
great.
the fuck says that to a child? I look back at the stuff that our parents said
But there was always
80s parenting was unbelievable.
Oh, wild.
It was great.
Wild.
there was always a Ouija board like lying around.
What, in your house?
Oh my
She
God,
gave
yeah,
us
totally.
one. She bought one from the works, I think,
Wow.
bizarrely, and gave it to us when we were like 10.
Oh my God.
Well, when I
Did
was
you
10.
use it? Did you give it a go?
Yeah, but I mean, it was
I
just.
think I remember you pushing it quite.
Yeah, I
vigorously.
mean, but like she just didn't. She wasn't
Yeah.
bothered about anything, and we were also allowed to watch like Poltergeist, all that kind of stuff from a young
Scream.
age.
We were-
So
Yeah.
I used
Oh
to
my
get
God.
dragged to go see like psychic nights in like the back rooms of pubs.
Yeah, that's
all
very
the
my
time.
mum. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Oh yeah, loves it.
All
Absolutely.
of that
I
stuff.
think if you're growing up, if you've grown up with it, you're open-minded, aren't you?
Yeah,
So,
without a doubt.
Yeah.
My mum will do all sorts of weird shit even now. Like she'll, if you get a photo and there's an orb in it, she has zoomed in 30 times to try and find a face in that. She's like, oh my God, it's my dead dog Wilf
That's
in the
amazing.
orb. And it's got 3 dots. She absolutely loves it. And I'm not mocking you, Lynn, if you're... She doesn't listen.
Oh,
She doesn't
love
listen.
you, Lynn.
It's fine. But she loves it. But I think, yeah, you're so right. If you've been brought up with that
Yeah.
kind of conversation, very normalised, you are really open-minded to stuff. And you've seen ghost legs.
I've seen ghost legs.
Right, tell us about the ghost legs.
It was the bizarre thing about it, right, was I was living in a house that had never been lived in. It was like a new build, never been lived in before. And it was about 5 o'clock. I was led on the bed with my son, who was, I think he must have been about 18 months at this point, just watching TV. And I heard this like running, what sounded like bare feet. It sounds insane. But we had like on our landing, we had like sort of those lights, what are they called?
Sort of sensor lights.
Sensor
Oh,
lights,
yeah.
so which will go on if there's somebody there. So I just expected to see my daughter running in the room. And it was literally like a pair of child's legs with like white, like PE shorts, you know, like those sort of
Shiny,
shiny, it's
yeah.
like shiny striped, and it literally just ran around the bed. It was over in like 10 seconds, not even that, and it was like where the torso was kind of like there just wasn't. It was just legs, shorts, and then it kind of like blended in with the rest of the room. That's the only way I can just. And it was bizarrely. It should have been fucking terrifying, but it
Yeah.
was like massively underwhelming. Like my
Oh.
brain was just
Yeah,
like
trying to catch up.
trying to it happened so
Yeah.
fast. My brain was like trying to figure out what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck, why.
It's weird. Have you had spooky experiences?
Yeah, I've had a couple. I don't know if I've seen a ghost. I remember being in this really old pub that was a hotel that I was staying in for work. And at, 2 a.m, something got in bed with me to the point where I felt a weight drop next to me and it woke me up. And then I was checking all the cupboards, shit me up so bad. I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
And then another time, this is just like a weird thing, and I don't know what it even means, but I woke up one morning in my house. This was years and years ago. I was like in my early 20s. And there was a painting that was on the wall, you know, like fastened with a nail, hanging up in the middle of the wall. And as I came down the stairs, it was, 2 meters this way in the middle of the room on the floor. And I was like, how the hell has a painting gone from being hung neatly on the wall to jumping off onto the floor here? Anyway, I get up, my mum rings me, and she was like, I've something really sad to tell you. Your granddad sadly died last night. And he was really into painting. So I instantly obviously made that
my
connection and was like, oh, maybe it's a little sign from my granddad. There's no other explanation as to how that painting could have gone from the wall to the floor. It's too weird.
At 1,000%. That's
Yeah.
giving me goosebumps.
I
You
know.
saying that.
It's so I think sometimes like we can think of ghosts as, oh my God, terrifying. But actually it can be quite comforting having an experience like that when you feel like you've had a little sign from someone.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Definitely. And aren't we all invested? Like we all want to know whether there's something after
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah.
But the more things that have happened to me, he's still kind of on the fence about it, but I can't deny it. And it just is what, like, it it is what it is.
I mean, I've not had an experience, but so I can't
Yeah.
until that happens.
I do feel like in the next decade there will be some way of being able to really, like, scientists would be able to say, yes, this absolutely fucking.
What was that TV show?
10 years.
What was that TV show back in the day? It would have been very our era growing up watching
Strange But
Saturday.
True.
Strange but true.
Strange but true.
Michael Aspel.
Michael Aspel. That used to shit me up. The Poltergeist one I can still remember. I can remember the images, the pictures. Oh my God.
So
Terrifying.
It was so scary. And it was sort of like 6 p.m. or something.
I know, yeah.
It was outrageous.
Everyone our age watched it.
Everyone. Yeah. It was brilliant TV.
Oh, that
my God.
Poltergeist episode. But I tell you what, like, this is like the more I've learned about ghosts, is especially with like watching near-death experience stuff on like YouTube, and it's like Poltergeist. Just because, like, you don't change after you die. Like, if you were an asshole in real life,
you're gonna be an
asshole. Like, you're gonna throw shit around. And, do you get what I mean? Like,
That's true. That's
like,
very true.
Yeah, why change?
Yeah,
just 'cause you're dead.
That.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
That's so good.
brilliant.
What got you
know what
into...
the point was that really was.
It's fucking funny though. What got you into folklore? What sort of piqued that interest?
I sort of, well, we grew up in Gloucestershire, so we sort of had a rural upbringing. And it was sort of one of those, I mean, it was all around sort of growing up, but I think a lot of it was just during lockdown and exploring what's on your sort of home turf a little bit. And doing this country as well, it was like a sort of deep dive into what it was like growing up, you know, in rural England. And it's weird when you sort of try to explain it to other people, and you know, cheese rolling, Morris dancing, and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, it's having a bit of resurgence now. I just, it's such an amazing world to get lost into, because so much comes under it. It's, you know.
Who's your favourite folklore character?
I mean, the Green Man's a great one. It's such a fat, like, because it's all a bit ambiguous.
The sweet corn guy.
No.
What did he do?
Sweet God. He's just part of like the advertising world. I don't think he's folklore.
He works in advertising. It's like an old pagan symbol of like rebirth and renewal. It's all a bit ambiguous about his origins, but if you go to like,
is it the you know, when you can get like the things that hang up on your garden wall, and you get them at markets,
sort of little
the
like
bloke with the leafy face,
bush heads,
yeah, that's him. I've got one of them in the garden.
Have you?
Yeah, no sweet corn near him. Nowhere to be seen. Sweet God, man. That's such a great folklore.
He'd be turning in his bush.
He really would. I mean, this country, it's one of my comforting things that I watch if I'm like at home, or I'm tired, or I'm poorly, and I just need something that I know is going to be a guaranteed laugh. And I've watched every episode about 5 times. It is just the best thing ever.
Lovely.
But what I didn't realise, you know, in the run up to this chat today, is it nearly didn't happen. It was so close to not happening, because you guys worked for so long on developing these characters, getting the scripts, getting the whole idea of the show ready. You had, contracts in place, ready to go, and then ITV dropped it last minute before you were about to get the pilot kind of up and running. Going through that whole process of years and years of being so dedicated to it, knowing you had a really good idea, what stopped you at that point from completely giving up and going, sod this, I can't be bothered to carry on anymore?
Well, I think I was pretty close to that.
You were fucking pretty close. I tell you what it is, and I think it was just so intuitive. It's like when you know there's something that you are meant to do something in life. I can't explain it. It's like in your bones. And it's like, imagine if fucking J.K. Rowling had sort of got like the 43rd, person publisher who'd said, look, we're not interested, and you've gone, oh, fuck it. Do you know what? The worst witch is out. Why bother with this? But I can't explain it. There, for me anyway, there was such a knowing, and I think it's so weird, because when we got a phone call. I mean, we've been working on it for like 5 years or something
like that, yeah, with
this production company, with this guy who, I mean, honestly shouldn't have been anywhere fucking near comedy, and because we were so terrified of authority, like we'd just bend over backwards and write whatever this guy wanted, and it was getting further and further away from what the show was meant to be. And I remember we did this pilot. It wasn't us. It wasn't our humour. It was like, I can't explain it. It just was like the OC, wasn't it? It was
Glee.
The OC!
like Glee. It was mad.
God.
Well, stuff like, you know, like the notes back were like, oh, the character's too unlikable, you know,
Yeah.
they can't really swear because you want to be on their side. And,
Just mad. I
and
mean,
stuff like the
Yeah.
mum's, like, because Daisy always did Carrie's mum's voice, which was always amazing.
The
So
best thing ever.
such a big part of the show.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh yeah, maybe she can't just be a disembodied voice. She has to be a character that we see, and so there's all those sort of things that made it original and made it unique that just got stripped back. And yeah, because it's our first project, we were sort of.
But also, when you don't work in telly, like I
Yeah.
remember when I first started, you just say yes, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I don't want to get kicked out of Tellyland. Like it feels so otherworldly. Of course, you're not going to have the guts to go first job. Yeah, actually, you're talking bollocks, mate. I know what this is.
Oh,
it's too
completely.
terrifying.
that's exactly it. And
Yeah.
you know, it makes me so angry, really, because I think they don't know what they're fucking doing either. They're just sort of, you know, bullshitting, really.
But the only good thing was that we were doing it together.
we were
and
doing
had-
it together, and
if
then
it was
we
on
got
our own, or
we got the phone call from our agent, who was fucking awful as well, by the way. Hi, if you're still out there, you fucking cunt. She had phoned up. She'd made us sign this fucking awful contract, which basically, but we'd signed our life away and the characters. So we'd found out that we had been dropped from ITV, and we'd been dropped from the production company, and if we wanted to do the show, we'd have to front up like 350 grand to be able
What?
to buy back
That's
our
it,
own characters. And I was just like, he went out, and I thought he was going to fucking kill himself. Like, that's how you laugh, but it was the worst.
After 5 years of working on something and then having that amount of money demanded of
when
us.
you're
I can't-
so poor, when you're so fucking poor as well. I mean, it was just, but I just, you know, I thought this fucking can't be it. I just knew. And talking about like intuition and.
Yeah.
And also, I do totally believe in the law of attraction, and I believe that, and destiny, and I believe that we were supposed to do that show, and it was, but we were also supposed to go through that journey to get
yeah,
to.
It just
where we
shows
were-
like
where we
gut
were.
instinct can be so easily overlooked, but actually it's so valuable.
oh my god, yeah. I
It's
mean,
so
that's
valuable.
the thing. Yeah, not listening to that. Every mistake we made was just going again and just thinking, oh, when we get to the next stage, we'll correct it then. Let's
Yeah.
just muddle through this, say yes to
Yeah.
everything, and then
Take it
hopefully
up
we'll
the
have a
arse
chance
now,
to.
and then
Well
it
done.
was horrendous.
saying.
But it also makes me worry because I think about how many people there are out there
Oh, yeah.
who have had fucking incredible
Great
ideas, or
ideas.
Who are
so
really
talented,
talented, yeah.
and been put off by these fucking kind of insecure, like bullshitty, grandiose kind of people full of bollocks, really, because that's all it is. Like, I mean, it's not. They always made it feel like TV was such a sacred thing, and it was so fucking, you know, hard to get into, and all these like celebrity parties were so special, and it's fucking not. It's just bollocks.
Yeah, and it's so brutal. It's me. I don't do it. I actually don't think I could put myself in that environment at this point in time because it's so brutal. And I think there is still this sort of strange hierarchy, and if you're like not in the gang, you're not in it, and it's just I cannot
Who
be
can
dealing
keep
with
up
it.
with
No,
that?
it's terrifying. It's
So
terrifying.
fucking-
But
yeah.
thank God you didn't give up. I mean, what you created was so brilliant. Not only just laugh out loud funny, it's so clever, and also an amazing portrayal of working class rural life, which we hadn't really seen on TV or really heard about so much. You certainly hear more about working class sort of inner city life. But it was such an interesting portrayal and so brilliantly accurate. How do you feel about the whole class thing? Because it gets brought up in so many interviews of you guys. I'm from a working class suburban background, so I know the feelings that you can have. I certainly went through periods of thinking, oh, I wish I wasn't working class. I wish I had like more sophistication about me, or I knew this is like more in teen childhood, or I knew people that could like help me out in certain ways. Now I'm so proud of being working
Yeah.
class. I'm so proud, and I know all the benefits that I've gained from that sort of upbringing with my work ethic and how I want to do things. What are your feelings around it?
Do you know, it's so funny that you should say this, because I think that this, for me especially, this has been a massive thing. Because I think growing up with no money and being working class made us actually really fucking angry, and made us really a real us and them sort of thing. Like, fucking hell, you know, you're so you've got so, you know, you're so lucky because your parents. And what's funny is I think life brings you the same pattern. You'll get into the same pattern with that person, and I keep finding that higher upper class person that keeps coming into my life that I feel really threatened by, and feel like I've got no control and feel completely disempowered. And it's like that person will keep coming into my life until I learn the lesson from it. And it's been, for me, that's been massive. And I feel like I'm finally getting, I don't know, self-worth, and thinking, fucking hell, like, that it isn't us and them. Like, it isn't, I'm putting so much importance about this kind of divide, and people have their own shit going on.
Yeah, of course.
But it's fascinating.
It is. I had this really interesting thing when I was about 16. I became friends with this group, really weirdly, this group of public school boys. I'd met one of them on a holiday, and we all got really friendly, and they had a very different life to me. You know, they all went to really posh boarding schools. They were all boarding, and you know, they're all still my friends now. And it was this real culture clash of them sort of meeting all of my mates and these two different worlds.
Yeah.
But we found it equally fascinating, like both groups, sort of like sussing each other out and each other's school system and like the whole thing. It's been really fascinating, and you know, and growing up, and you know, I see them all obviously just as humans with their flaws and their problems, like the same as me. But actually, you know, you sort of then see, oh God, being sent to boarding school was bleak. They had a really terrible time.
Yeah.
Or I think all the sort of assumptions that I was making were totally blown out of the water.
Yeah.
But I still get it. If I'm interviewed by a sort of public school, I'm imagining, journalist, I panic. I'm freaking out. I don't know how to, you know, express myself in the interview. I feel really uneducated.
Yes,
It makes me
unworthy.
clam up. Yeah, I
Yes.
hate it. That's still
And
my little
judged.
thing.
It's it's so wild that it's
Yeah.
still, it's like, you know, like a dog that's been, you know, kicked with white trainers will always go for white trainers. It's funny how triggering it is. It's like, this is all my shadow shit that I've got. This is nothing to do with them. It's wild.
How do you think it's impacted both of you in your career now? Because you've both, I mean, obviously you had instant success overnight almost, but you've both gone off to do really interesting projects. Do you think any of that initial entry into the world of TV and the pushback that you had has given you a level of imposter syndrome, or feeling like you still don't belong in it?
Oh, probably me, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
You'd
I'm
agree
so
with that.
fucking talented. I don't ever feel
So arrogant. You say that so many times in one day. You know?
Yeah,
Anyway, oh my God, huge imposter syndrome. Yeah, because it was just, I guess, because, I mean, you always did drama at school growing up, and you were always like performing, and it was always your dream, wasn't it? Basically.
Yeah.
And then I just spent so long not quite knowing what I wanted to do, and it was a lot later that I sort of was going to be in this country. I never had any idea that I was ever going to do acting. The idea of like standing up and talking in front of a room of people would have been mortifying. So it was like a happy accident. It was like right place, right time. But obviously you gave me a lot of confidence, and it was years of like reading the script out, and I just naturally sort of.
I mean, he was
became
just
that
perfect.
character.
But again, this is so. I believe that was your destiny.
But yeah, but it
'Cause
still
what else would you
feels
have
like
done?
I don't know. Worked in Argos probably. But yeah, I guess it's just you still feel, oh God, do I deserve to be here? Was that just a complete lucky accident that's like a one-off, or could it have been anyone? All that sort of stuff. But
I think if you're then doing, like, you've been in movies, like once you've got subsequent projects, that it's not luck anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you
no,
have that
yeah.
initial success, but you've got to be good, otherwise people won't hire you.
totally. I'm gonna tell you what's really helped since having kids as well. Suddenly, like everything else is totally insignificant. All that matters is them, and that I'm providing for them. And then it just got to a point where I'm in a position where I can just pursue stuff I'm really interested in that I want to do.
Yeah.
And that is, a really fortunate position, really. But,
All right, fair enough.
God,
Swinging your dick about.
fucking hell, you've got a great way of bringing me down.
That's what sisters are
Sorry,
for. Do you think you would do this country again? I've said you said previously that it'd be criminal to not revisit.
It's different. We get asked all the time. I find I would be like, you sort of want to leave those characters the ages they were. It would feel weird.
No, that is a total lie. Because if we got paid enough to do an series, we would fucking do it. But that is all it comes down to. Honestly, it's
Would
just
Kerry
money.
and Curtin have kids?
And
Curtin would.
I don't know, but I've had my fucking lips done, and I'm like 10 stone lighter, so I don't know how we'd fucking explain that.
That's
the
the
only
only complicated
thing.
Kerry's had a
backstory.
glow up. Yeah.
Tapeworm.
Tapeworm. Oh my god.
I don't know. But yeah, if we got
I
paid
don't know.
enough, we definitely would. But they just don't. They don't have enough money to pay us.
It would be a lot of pressure as well, because the longer
Oh,
you leave it,
fuck.
Yeah,
and it's like you get so many people saying, "Oh, you know, I mean, if we ever did bring it back, it's not as good as it used to be, or it's lost its way." That would kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we did 3 series, and we had amazing time doing it, but it definitely felt by the end we had done this, and it was time to
And you
move
can
on.
almost just get to leave it like perfectly as it
Yeah.
is, knowing that you've
Yeah.
just nailed it. It's a great feeling.
Totally. But I mean, that's why when doing this show, NightWatch was like so nice, because I mean, there's so much of Kerry and Curtin in us anyway, but our relationship, it was like a chance to hang out without the pressure of writing a script
Yeah.
and all the other
fucking
like
great.
bollocks that goes
Yeah.
on. So it was just us fucking around, which was really nice.
And also, I mean, you say on the show that you don't actually, or you hadn't been hanging out that much in life, just generally.
No.
No, not really. It's the most I've seen you in.
Well,
5 years.
you never invite me around. I
You
always
wouldn't
have
wanna
you
come
over
round.
for Sunday lunch. You never invite me. I have to
But I don't expect.
deal with your chimp sons
Oh my-
smashing my house up. Honestly, there's always something missing as well when they come over.
Oh
It's
my
annoying.
God, you're-
Thieving.
And I found a diptyque candle smashed to smithereens with their clumsy claws. Fucking hell. They are literally like 2 tornadoes.
They
They're
are
just,
so
and they've
scared
got
of you.
good.
They are
Yeah,
so
I tell
scared
you
of you.
fucking why. Because they don't. He does that parenting where it's like he'll be like
Gentle parenting.
Yeah, where his son will be like stabbing a dog, and he'll go, "Oh, don't do that, darling." Oh, darling, don't do.
You are
And
such a bitch.
I don't know.
Is that
Yeah,
a grade A
well,
bitch?
you're a fucking goof troop.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
You're a
so
wimp
great.
with your kids. You are getting bullied by your kids, and your
They're
kids.
forceful. We've got 2 boys. and
They are
yeah.
under the age of 3.
We had 2 under 2, and they are together. They're a force.
Yeah, they're boys. Boys are a nightmare.
Yeah.
Absolute nightmare. So, right, so we've worked out the reason why you're not hanging out. But this
Please
show
be honest.
has rectified it somewhat. Like, it's great to do a project together.
When you're getting paid for it, to hang
Oh.
out with your brother,
I
it's
thought you
fucking
said
great.
you enjoyed it just for. Okay.
I did enjoy it. It was great when I was taking my night out. Honestly though, I missed you. I did miss
For
you.
a bit, and then.
He is the funniest person I will ever meet in your life. But you've got siblings, right?
Yeah, I've got a brother. Yeah, younger brother.
No, I bet nobody makes you laugh like
My
him.
brother is so funny. He's the driest person. He doesn't know he's he's not trying to be funny, but everything he says is hilarious. Laugh out loud funny. He's the best.
Is that because the only thing that you guys share is your experience? Like you both share the same parents.
Yeah.
So you both have to like have a fucking sense of humour about that, don't
Yeah,
you?
that's true.
Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
just
It's a way of coping. isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's what it is.
It is.
My brother's also incredibly quiet. So he doesn't say much, and then so when he does, it lands.
Oh.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. He's like the perfect person to have at a dinner table when you've got loads of mates there, and he'll chip in with like the one-liner of the night, and he's not trying to be funny.
No,
the best
but he's
thing.
just so secure in
Yeah.
himself, and just I love those.
Because I'm not good when people are trying to, like, people tell jokes. I can't bear it. It makes me sort of cringe. I just like humour when people are naturally funny, or they're not meaning to be funny, but it's just landed really well.
Yes,
I'm not good with
love
like
that.
a bum.
No, that's exhausting.
Yeah.
Where somebody's doing a bit to you
Like
and
a
it goes,
routine.
oh
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Oh,
That
no.
kills me.
If
But-
someone says, do you want to hear a joke? I think,
Oh, fuck.
don't.
My kids do that to me all the time.
But you can like fake laugh with them.
I
It's
just
fine.
go,
anymore.
can I do it in 5 minutes? Can you do it in 5 minutes?
I haven't got time right now. That's so
But it
good.
was interesting. But because it was actually when the crew would leave at like 10. I mean, we did have a period where we'd just talk, and it was all about stuff that happened as kids, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just like
And it was like, fucking
childhood
hell.
stuff that you just.
Remembering stuff together, and you go, fuck, our dad is a fucking narcissist. And he fucked us up really loads. That's the only thing we came to we don't know whether ghosts exist, but we know our dad was a fucking narcissist. There's some of the stuff that I
you
found
take
out
after
that
him.
I do. Yes, so do you.
No,
yes, you do.
no,
and
I don't.
Yes, you fucking do.
No,
You
I?
do. Yes.
Okay, we'll chat about that.
That could be for series two. Save it for
You're
series two.
driving.
Save it for 10 p.m. series 2.
Yeah.
But when do you otherwise get a chance with your sibling or whoever it is, mate, to sit down and like have a deep chat? You've got to be in a prison at 10 p.m. with no distractions. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Without the kids.
Without the kids.
Oh God, that is blissful to be away from.
Even
kids.
in Gloucester prison.
Gloucester prison for a break from the kids.
Wonderful. Incarcerate me now.
I mean, have you ever had a relationship prior to making this show where you would air things with each other, chat about issues that you've got? Is that the sort of dynamic you've got?
Before we wrote This Country, it wasn't it? Because I think it was because we were such fucking losers, and we were too ashamed to have, like, all of our peers were off doing, like, being successful and living in London and stuff, and we only had each other.
Not by, yeah.
Who wouldn't judge the other one, because we were both in the same.
Both as much a loser as you
Yeah.
Well, you were at RADA, which I know was horrendous. Do you know what? We
Yeah.
just had Joanna Page on, who went to RADA and just was like traumatised by the whole
I'd
thing.
love to
Yeah.
I
talk to.
saw her at Paddington today.
Really?
Do you know
That's
what's
weird.
How
really
funny.
Synchronicity.
She was traumatised by it.
I'd love
Yeah.
to know if she had the same teacher I did. She say
I don't know if she named them in her book, but she writes about it, you know, a hell of a lot.
fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
But again, this is what makes me so angry, because it's like anybody that acts like they're the fucking gatekeeper of this, you know, the industry, and it's like you have to behave a certain way, and it's just all bollocks and
Yeah.
bravado, and it's because they're so fucking insecure. And I just wish I knew that then, because I would have just
Yeah.
gone, do you know what? I'm not. I don't. This isn't fucking right.
But you don't, because you're young and you're desperate to succeed. So
Yeah.
you put up with it, and you don't. We can all look back, I'm sure, at whether it's a teacher or an ex-partner or someone who's talked to us badly, and you take it and you think, God, I wish I hadn't done that, but you're not there yet. Do you know what I mean? You
Yes,
don't
it's
have
so
the
true.
resilience and the experience to have the confidence to say, I'm not going to put up with that. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
But you were there. So then you sort of moved in with Daisy at RADA, right? For a
Yeah,
bit. And that's where you started writing.
Basically, yeah, I'd gone to uni and dropped out after 2 years. Should have been 2 weeks, but I don't know why I tried to stick it out. It's terrible. And then
Because you're trying to please Dad. Doing
Probably.
sports science.
I was doing sports science.
Right.
I
Which
hated it.
Nothing like what
know.
you're so creative, and it's like
I'm not.
What were you?
academic at
Were you
all.
wanting to be a PE teacher?
No,
or
I mean I
like-
like football. But this was straight after college. But all my mates were going to uni, so it's like you better choose.
just
You
gotta
know,
go.
Gotta go. Oh, I'll just do sports science because I like football. But big mistake. But then you were. Yeah, we had left because you'd gone to RADA at the same time I'd gone to uni. So you were in your last year.
no, I was in my second year, I think.
No,
and
I
you dropped out. in your
Yeah,
second year.
yeah. And then for your last year, I stayed. We just slept on your floor, and she had these sort of student digs in sort of central London, Gareth Street. So it was like an amazing location.
Yeah.
So it was perfect for me because it was a chance to clear my head, explore London, you know, and then you needed me because you were so homesick and hated being there, right?
Oh, I would fucking just having
So it
him.
sort of
It was
worked.
like it was exactly like that episode, of This Country where he's like the wife and I'm working at the dump. It was like that. I'd come in.
I love that
And
episode.
you'd be like making sausage and mash on this little tube like cooker thing.
It was a bit, it
with
was
your penny
Dickensian,
on.
but
It was
like,
Dickensian.
But it was amazing because it was really formative in our relationship, and that's when we started writing stuff for ideas that eventually became This Country. But
Yeah.
it was the best, and I remember thinking at the time, we'll never forget this shit. 'Cause it was like amazing, and we just wander around sort of.
Just so bored.
And
I
we'd
remember.
do, like, ghost tours around.
Oh, well,
Like the
'cause
Jack the
we
Ripper tour or something.
Yeah,
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
all
But we
that,
didn't
yeah.
have money. We just sort of.
Join the
hang
gang.
around at the
I remember we had 20 quid and we thought, right, let's go to Soho and get some weed. And I said, right, you just go up to somebody and see if they've got it. And I just remember seeing my brother going off and then like 20 blokes suddenly go, and I thought they're going to fucking kill him. And you came back with some oregano.
It was oregano. We smoked it anyway. We just had like a chest infection for about 3 months after.
But you smelled lovely.
Just seeing the back of your arse.
Sorry, that's the funniest
fucking
thing.
head just being taken down.
Panic. Just.
That's so
Fucking hell.
great. Oh my god.
I'm sorry I made you do that.
It's
I'm
alright.
so sorry about that.
Look, this is such a therapeutic
It
podcast
is.
session.
Yeah.
It's just like we're
For a lot.
airing it all. We're getting it out. Daisy, you've been incredibly honest over the last few years about your mental health and your ups and downs. I'm definitely trying to do the same and just like normalise it and talk about these things.
Amazing.
Where are you at the moment, would you say?
It's been, this year for me has been like one of the hardest years of my life, but it's been one of the most amazing because talking about like those patterns and how they keep coming back until you face them and deal with them. And I feel like for the first time, I've really kind of confronted it head on and had to take a look at parts of myself that I probably was like wanted to run from. And from that, I think I'm so at peace with myself than I've ever been. And I'm starting to realise that, like, happiness, to me anyway, at the minute, is like what to figure out what is keeping me, like, what is disrupting my peace and taking that away. And I think I know myself so much more now, which I didn't.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the best thing about getting older.
It
You
is.
just think, oh, I know that doesn't work for me. I'm not going to bother trying that again and again. And
No, and not
feeling
doing
like
the
shit.
people-pleasing stuff.
it's a big one.
Friendships,
huge,
like
yeah.
cutting that right down.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one friend, and that's all I can fucking
Yeah.
cope with.
Is
Yeah.
that me? Or-
No, that's
You're not even on the list
Not
for
on the
one.
I don't see you.
You don't have a phone, so it's quite hard to get hold of.
Oh, that is fucking great.
So is that part of this? Because I was fascinated, because I think you might have either emailed me or something and said, I don't have a phone anymore.
Yeah.
And I was intrigued. You're like Ed Sheeran. You're just like, I'm ditching the mobile.
Oh,
It's
you
gone.
don't need it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I just thought I just can't. I don't want anybody to be able to contact me.
Including your brother.
It's mad.
Yeah.
It's
How
mad.
do you, how are you getting in touch?
Well,
Via the
she
production
just calls
company.
me from her boyfriend's phone.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
Yeah, it says Ant on the phone rather than Daisy, when, so I know she's calling. But no, I mean it has been, that is a really bold move, and I think, I mean, I'm always on my phone. I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
But I would find it hard. I panic when it's not
Yeah.
that I'm not reachable to someone.
I also like mindlessly looking at it sometimes just to like check out. And I know I'm doing it, but I'm like,
know.
I sort of need to just check out of reality
Yeah.
for a bit. And I just go, for like half an
Completely.
hour. I hate it, but kind of
Your
need it.
head's like throbbing by the end of it.
Yeah.
And it's just I hate it.
But yeah, the people pleasing thing, I think getting rid of a phone is like the biggest
Fuck
goodbye
you.
to people pleasing. It is, because we're constantly, like, all of our actions are informed by, oh, I don't want to rock the boat, I don't want to piss that person off, is this
my
person not going to
God.
like me? And it rules so much of your decision making. And I think if you can free yourself from that, that is bliss.
Oh.
It's hard, but it's bliss.
My drinking went through the roof as well. And I think that was being around the wrong people and not being myself, having to drink to be able to fucking cope.
Do you drink at all now?
No, I haven't done for like nearly 3 years.
That's
amazing.
amazing.
That's been life-changing for me.
Yeah, I bet.
But yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? Like all these things, like that you think matter so much, and like worrying about like pissing people off, and it just doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. No, it doesn't
Like you're
matter.
not on your deathbed thinking, oh fucking hell, like so and so is upset in 2010.
Oh no,
and then
exactly.
message back on the WhatsApp group. Like who gives
who
a fuck?
cares?
And anybody that does get funny about you not texting them back is a fucking cunt anyway.
Yeah, they're not worth
Get
it.
a life.
Get a life. Yeah. Freedom.
It's fucking
100%.
great.
2 things before we wrap up. The first is my last question, but it's not the end. So my last question to both of you is, where is your happy place?
Shall I go? I mean, I've just got into metal detecting.
Oh my god.
Wasn't expecting that.
It is the best thing.
Right.
Sorry,
I've been-
Mackenzie Crickwood, he wants his everything back.
He wants his identity back. I'm sorry.
Are you
I
going to
know.
like local beaches? What are you doing?
No, you got to get permission
Sure,
from places.
obviously.
But there's a place I go near home, and it's the best because
What have you found?
a lot like Roman stuff,
Really?
medieval
Wow.
stuff. It is the best thing because it's just you,
Yeah.
and it's something that you're not thinking about anything else other than what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like the best way of clearing your head of everything.
Wow.
I'm so grateful I found it. It is, honestly, it is the best thing.
I love that for you.
And you just don't know. It's like treasure hunting. So it's that classic, massive dopamine hit when you find something.
Especially like a Roman coin? Are we
Yeah,
talking?
Roman coin,
Really?
Roman brooches. And then it's
What?
like, and it's a really grounding thing because it's like you find your place in history a little bit. I mean, it sounds really pretentious, but you're sort of like, you're picking something up that hasn't been touched in like 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Like I found a Roman ring a few weeks ago, and you sort of like, you're just glazing over now.
I'm so bored, but I have to listen to this.
I know.
But you could sell that to I went to a Roman museum last week because I went on my daughter's school trip as a volunteer.
That's cool.
Love that.
On the coach, the whole thing. And I learned so much about Roman Britain that I had no clue about. And it was fascinating. You could sell that ring to that museum.
Probably could.
yeah, it's not worth anything though.
No, they dropped a lot of stuff. But
Oh.
the thing is, but it's like it makes you like 2,000 years just is gone. Like
Yeah.
it makes you realise that we're not around for a long time.
But what are
True,
they going to discover? What are they going to be detecting in 2,000 years from now? The boo-boos?
Yeah, labubu's and phones everywhere. Sad state of affairs.
Nothing.
Yeah, it
We've
is,
got no personality as a generation, really.
Do you not think?
Well, not as in like things. We don't really make
It's just plastic.
and
isn't
drop
it?
Yeah.
things. Yeah, plastic.
Yeah, landfill.
Yeah.
Where's your happy place, Daisy?
In bed with a candle, watching either Strange But True
Yeah.
or near-death experience stories or astral projection stories. That is it. That's
Love
all I
it.
watch.
Heaven.
What's yours? I want to know what yours is.
Oh, do you know, mine changes every day. It's definitely at home. Maybe just with my kids or on my own. Love being on my own. I love it. Maybe doing some painting,
Oh,
music
lovely.
playing. Just like very simple, very quiet, very calm. Something like that. Or in the sea.
Lovely.
I like being in the sea.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, you said before we started you would do my tarot.
I'm going to do your tarot.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
What
do you want?
I'm so excited. What do you
wanna-
mean? What are their themes?
Well, you can ask a question or we can just do a general one.
general. Let's go general.
Right. What
yeah.
I need you to do you know what? I did Ramesh Raghunathan's this morning. And
Oh, table. Here we go.
he got the death card.
Okay, come on. We've got to film it on the big cameras too, no?
Right, so choose any 3 cards and we'll put them like past, present, future, talking of time.
That one jumped
Yes.
out, so odd. That one's sort of...
Right, so that would be the future card. Right. Oh, King of Pentacles. This is like a man with money, is what that means.
What's that from the past?
From the past. Or it could be, let me just have a really, really quick look. Usually generous, but never stupid with his money. His material possessions are carefully purchased and cared for. Maybe very stubborn, blunt to the point of exasperation, overly materialistic or miserly. Okay, so this is interesting. This is present. This is the Lovers. So this is exactly what it says on the tin. Just really passionate.
What a
really...
look at her bikini. She's
I
amazing.
know.
Yeah, I'm into that image.
Really passionate. Like and the future. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is like reaping. This is like all the work that you've done, whatever in whatever area of your life, whether it be career or romance or home life. It's like you've put. You are now. You're about to reap the rewards of all the work you've put in. Like, this is the time now.
I love that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm happy with that. I think we clapped, don't we? Yeah.
That's good.
I'm getting...
Thanks, Stacey. I love it. You should.
10 quid, love.
10 quid.